So this has been a pretty interesting process. It's definitely had its ups and its downs. I've had some times where I was really sad, really angry, really exhilarated and really happy. So it's definitely been a bit of a roller coaster. I definitely feel a lot better off now than when I started a few months back. But it's definitely been a process. As I go over my journal, we started in the children. We started with the son, and the first words that came up for me during the first session was sadness, because I was really sad that I wasn't a child anymore, and it was it's part of growing up, but I certainly wasn't happy about it. I never really concentrated that much on my voice, but my voice was on the quiet side. I can't say I really verbalized a lot. I was not someone who sang out just in general that often, and that has certainly changed. So the first week was pretty difficult when I was in the child stage in the son, and I was pretty sad. Moved on into the grandparents and the abuelos, and that's when things really started to shift for me. Let's see here, actually. The word from the abuelos was trust or confianza, which has always been extremely difficult for me. The other one was smile or sonrisa, which quickly became one of my favorite words. So things started to change a little bit there. I did have very strong grandparents, and their voices came in very clearly. It was time to tune out some of the noise and get back to nature and realize that I am taken care of. I am really blessed. So things started to change a little bit, and then we moved into the parents, the father and the mother, and the words that came in there were awesome, which is a great word that doesn't translate to Spanish very well, and blessed. There was some ups and downs there. At that point, it was time for me to really try to figure out what makes me happy. I started to realize I was surrounded by good people. I became a little more optimistic. There was more hope as well. My faith has gone back and forth over the years, so this was coming out of a difficult period in time, and I realized how happy I was. There were some ups and downs at that point in time also, as far as energy goes. Although my ups weren't as up as they usually are, my downs weren't as down as they usually are, so there was more of a balance, which was really nice. So started to move on, and over the weeks I noticed my voice started to change a little bit more. I started singing in the car a little bit more, singing in the shower a little more, and the voice became more confident. More confident, and wasn't afraid to speak as much. I spoke more about what was on my mind, which didn't always make people happy, but it was nice to let people know how I really felt, as opposed to just letting it fester and keep it inside. So as we moved on, the words more turned to alegria and entusiasmado, so enthusiasm and joy. So much more lighter words. The voice became stronger, more confident. The grandparents came and said, "Andale, move on." So it was time to move on from the past, which has not been easy for me, but it's definitely been a work in progress. I feel like I'm ready for whatever the present holds, and excited about the future. And the sound, the voice has definitely gotten much more stronger and confident, to where I feel like I'm in a much better place. We did do some some chakra readings, and I'll see if I can show those to you now. Where I started, actually, it's not going to let me do that, unfortunately. The wonders of technology. But my chakras initially, although kind of aligned, they were actually very small, and now my energy centers, my chakras are a lot stronger. So I feel a lot stronger. I feel a lot better. My voice feels better, and I'm excited about the future.